Hello, Kenko is a manufacturer of a wide range of photo accessories, and two that you might be considering are either an extension tube, which does not have any glass and is used for allowing the lens to focus much closer than normal to take pictures of very small objects, or a teleconverter. Teleconverters do have glass, and that glass magnifies the focal length of the lens by a certain amount, either 1.4 or 2x, and that allows you to bring faraway subjects in much closer. Okay, now we're going to talk about Kenko teleconverters. A teleconverter is a tube with a mount on both sides and all the contacts to maintain autofocus and auto exposure, but it also has a set of optics in it that magnify the focal length of the lens. A teleconverter goes in between the camera body. You mount that first, and then you mount the lens to that. And this one has the effect of doubling the focal length. So this 50mm turns into a 100mm lens, allowing you to bring subjects that are far away in much closer. They can be used with pretty much any telephoto lens that zoom starts above 50mm, or any prime lens starting above 50mm. Now, when you use a teleconverter, you do lose light. With a 2x, you lose about 2 stops. With a 1.4, you lose 1. Which, if you have a fast lens like an f2.8, that's fine, but using it on a slower lens like an f4.5 to 5.6, you may need to focus manually. Hello, now we're going to talk about Kenko extension tubes. An extension tube is just that, a tube with a mount on both sides and all the contacts to maintain autofocus and auto exposure. These tubes go in between the camera body and lens, and allowing the lens to focus much closer than normal. The normal minimum focusing distance on this lens would be 1.5 feet, but with this extension tube, I can focus just a few inches away and get a very nice close-up shot.